Day 22. The freedom to not give a fuck. I can see there's a little bit of hesitation there to say a swear word. I know. It's like, does Facebook allow that? Does YouTube? Am I going to get banned? And then it's like, oh, wait. This is all about not giving a F. Oh, wait, but like, actually, like, deep down, I kind of do care. But like, there's so much freedom I see, the less and less that I give a F. You know, it's like, yeah, it's so freeing. It's like, even this morning, like, everything that kind of could have gone wrong went wrong. And I was just like laughing my ass off all morning. And I just want to share about like the freedom that happens from not giving a shit what happens, okay? Like, there's so much freedom in that, because it's like, when you, like, go into your life and you're so rigid and you got the stick up your ass, you're like, you give a shit about everything that's happening. You have all these expectations of, like, it needs to go this way and it needs to go that way, and, like, I want everything in a box because I want to feel safe, because I'm a control freak and I want everything to be controlled so that I don't get hurt. And it's like, okay, I lived my life like that. I know what it's like. I'm not judging because I was like that. But like, oh my God, the pain. It's like, oh my God, the fucking suffering that comes from like giving a shit, from trying to control your shit, from trying to keep your shit inside. It's like, yeah, it's exactly like that. It's like, you know when you just got to take a dump and you're like doing everything to like, imagine like trying to hold that in and like trying to like squeeze so hard. And it's like the relief that happens when you just sit and like let it all out. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to do anything to let this shit out. Like, you just sit and you just enjoy, and you're like, oh, this feels so fucking good to take a big dump right now. It feels so good to take a big dump right now. But when you try to control it and try not to do it, and like, I want it to happen at this time, and you try to schedule it in, it's like, it's not gonna happen. So just like, it's like, oh, the freedom of just flowing with life, the freedom of flowing with your life and not giving a damn. So, okay, I'll give you a little story why I'm talking about this. Because this morning, like, okay, I had planned like my whole week around going to volunteer. I'm volunteering at this horse sanctuary, okay? I love horses. I actually used to ride and compete when I was a little kid, like when I was in junior high school, and I think high school, I don't know. But my poor mom like had to drive me like so far away from Chicago, like to get into the countryside to ride horses, because I was so obsessed with horses and dogs. So anyways, I had a bad fall. And then I was like freaked to get back on a horse. So anyways, I was like, okay, I want to get back into horses. I love freaking horses. So it's like, I get to the horse stable and like, I was so tired, and I actually was like really wanting to do work, and I kind of scheduled like all my sessions, like not to be this morning. Like, so I had scheduled this time to do like the horses. I get to the horse stable, and first of all, like this crabby pit bull like tries to attack me. And then I just take like a picture, and he was so cute. You can check him out on my Instagram. He was so funny. And I was like, okay, this is a good start to the day. I almost got killed by this like mean, grumpy pit bull. And then like I get to the horse stable, and it's like nobody's there. It's like a ghost town. Like, I think they forgot that I was coming. And like, I don't know what stables to clean, and I didn't know what horses to take care of or to ride or whatever. So it's like, okay, just gonna leave now. And so it's like, you know, but instead of being like, because I could have gone into the like, oh, I could have had my sessions, and I could have done this and that, and like, oh, I planned my whole day, and I got up early this morning, and I put on my big boots and like all this stuff, and like, no, it's like, okay, it's not happening. Like, I'm actually like, oh, get excited. Now, what do I want to create with this time? Like, oh, all this time just opened up, like infinite possibilities, you know? So I was like, ooh, I'm going to go buy some Epsom salt, because I'm going to take a nice bath. So I get to this pharmacy or whatever. Guess what? The only thing that they're out of is Epsom salt, of course. So it's like, okay. And so I'm driving and like have my little like morning shake, and I go to shake it up. The top wasn't on, and milkshake went everywhere, like all over my car, all over my clothes, you know? And I think that's the point where somebody would be like, oh, fucking shit, like, I can't believe this happened to me. It's like, I just had to pull over my car and just, I was like pissing my pants laughing. Like, I had to like message my friend, and I was just like dying laughing. It's like, oh my God, everything, no matter how shit the outside is, like no matter what happens to you, like you get to choose what frequency you want to stay in. You get to choose and create what you want with that. It's like, I went into CVS. Oh, that happened, yeah, before the CVS before the pharmacy. I'm like, I look like a Dalmatian. I have like chocolate milkshake spots all over my pants, all over my jacket, all over my car. And I went into CVS just like laughing. And when they didn't have Epsom salt, I'm like, of course they don't have Epsom salt. And so like, it's just like so fucking funny. Like, it's so funny. Like, even when everything goes dead wrong. Oh, there's this like awesome quote that I remember. I'm totally going to butcher it, but I love this quote. It was about like, how do you know if you've picked the right man or whatever? And it said something like, it's easy to go along life when everything's flowing like a song, and flowing like a song is easy to like enjoy life. But a man who's worth keeping is a man who still smiles when everything goes dead wrong. Something like that. But anyways, you get the point. You know, somebody who can like smile and laugh through all the fucking shit that happens in life, because there is going to be shit that happens. And that reminds me of one of my favorite stories of my parents. I was like, oh, I love my parents. Like, so my mom booked a trip to Florida or something. Yeah, booked a trip to Florida for her and my dad. And my dad's like the CEO of this Golden Apple Foundation. Like, oops, I probably gave out too much information. But like, you know, this teaching foundation. He had this big meeting that he had to be at after the vacation, right? So they go on this trip and have fun in Florida, right? And they get to the airport. And guess what? My mom, I think she like accidentally messed up the date. I forget the exact details of the story, but she messed up the date. They get to the airport and the flight was like the day before. And all the flights were booked up. And he had to be at the meeting like the next day. And so it's like, and I remember her sharing, like, my dad didn't get mad at her. He was like such a solution oriented person. Like, he was like, it's okay, honey. Like, let's just like focus. Like, he's like, I think what happened, oh, they rented a car, I think. And he's like, we'll just make a road trip out of it. Like, from Florida to Chicago, that's like, I don't know, 20 some hours. I don't know how long it is, but it's a long ass trip. And it's like, you know, I think most people would be like, why did you do that? You should have checked the ticket and blah, 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 blah. You know, and it's like, oh, my dad, he's so nice. Like, he was just like loving her and like, oh, you did the best that you could. You didn't know. Okay, let's like just, we'll make fun of what we can from here, from what we have. And I just like, oh, that story just like impacted my heart. I was like, oh my God, I love you, Dad. I love you, Mom. You guys are so beautiful together. Like, they're really so beautiful together. Little did they know they'd be raising like a cussing, like spanking ass improv pole dancer, crazy person. Oh, poor parents. Where did they go wrong? No, really, like, they really raised me well, and I'm so proud of what I've become in my life as a 38-year-old who doesn't know what the hell she's doing with her life. It's so good, though. It's so, seriously, it's so perfect. It is so perfect. Still single. Oh my God, I'm like, I think I need more sleep. It's like, you know, when you get in that mood and you're just like so tired and you're just like laughing. I think I'm gonna go work out, lift some weights, run this energy, and then sit and feel my heart. No, but seriously, okay. I also want to say, you've probably already turned the video if you're one of those like angry people, because like you're probably like, oh my gosh, she's judging me. Oh my God, I'm not, like, you know. And so you probably don't need to be hearing this message, because if you're still listening to me jabber on, like, you're probably one of those people that's like super cool too. But anyways, if you are one of the people, and you're super cool too, like, everyone's super cool, but like, if you are one of those people that gets fucking pissed off at everything, it's like, just feel the rage. Like, allow yourself to be like a raging bitch. Go watch my video. Free to be judgmental bitch, free to be angry, like free to be everything. I think I've done this past 3 weeks. It's been a fucking huge purge. But anyways, just allow yourself to like feel, because that's what's carrying on that pattern. Like, can you just go in and feel it? Like, these emotions, these stories, they are not you. You are the space that is watching and experiencing it all. Like, I'm the one who's watching even me like go crazy right now in my raining car covered in milkshake. It's so fun life is, right? It's so funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna like sign off. I'm stop right there. Stop while you're ahead, Callie. Stop while you're ahead. Oh, wait. It's probably too late. It's probably too late. Okay. Peace. I'll probably come on later and cry. Bye, guys. I love you.